Video of how to take a boat through a lock. When you approach the lock, moor your boat on the mooring alongside. I turn my boat round because it's a small boat and very easy to moor on that side. When you approach the lock, you will see the gates are shut. If the gates are slightly open, as in this case, well then it signifies the lock's in your favour. I will now show you how to go on up the lock. Whichever end that you enter the lock from, make sure the paddles are raised at the end you're entering and lowered at the other end. There is a marker on this lock which signifies the paddles down. So if I raise the paddle slightly, you will see the marker come up. Many locks, there we are. Sorry about the shaky video. It's the easiest way to do it. So with the paddles raised at your end and the paddles lowered at the other end, when the water is level, you are able to open the gate. Simply leaning on them is sufficient. And I could have stuck it on the tripod, however, and I brought the case. So what I'm going to do is take the video camera onto the boat, so we can, you'll be able to see the boat going into the lock. So you can approach the lock and tie up at a convenient point. At this lock it's very convenient to tie a small boat to the ladder. As it's safe, you tie it above the waterline and the boat's safe. But in a lock the boat can't escape anyway, so even if it came loose you stand a good chance of getting it back. We now have to go and shut the gate. There's no need to put a lot of pressure on or hurt yourself. Simply leaning against the gate like that. Not putting any weight, not pulling, just leaning. The gate will start to close. The wind is not helping today, but it's not windy, it's just a bit breezy. We now walk to the other end of the lock where we raise the paddles. Try to raise the paddle on your side first as the water flows in across the lock on the opposite side, keeping the boat against the side instead of pushing it to the middle. But as you will see, the boats only go up anyway. So there we are. Wind the handle. Oh, it's a tight one. And the marker comes up. They're quite easy to wind, really. Don't worry if the gates at the other end have opened slightly, as they will soon close with the ingress of water. We now go to the other side and wind the other paddle up. Again, on this lock it's very easy. We can go along like that, keep yourself safe, put your arm over the rail, and it's walk in the park, as I say. And we do the same with this one. I'll see if I can reposition the camera. And you can see that the boat is rising. It's a good idea at this moment just to check that both paddles are closed on the other end. The other day, with a very experienced boater here, we were trying to fill the lock with the paddles up, and lo and behold, here we are, look. One of the paddles slightly raised, so the lock will never fill. That's it. Within a very short space of time, the water is level with the upper level. We're almost there, see? Just creeps up the last few inches. So now we open the gate as before. This time there we are. We will show you the bird's eye view of it. Simply lean on the gate, and with the wind helping you, it almost does it itself. There's the view upstream. We then simply have to close the paddles. Walk round. And you can either go over the beams or over the bridge. I'll take the simple route. And there's the boat in the lock, ready to go out, look. And then walk back to the boat. For the object of this exercise, I'm simply going to take the boat out, turn it round and come in. But the procedure for going through from high to low is exactly the same. Close the paddles at the end you are exiting the lock, and open the paddles at the end you are entering the lock. When the water's... Now I'm simply going to take the boat out, turn it round and bring it back in lock.